I am so irked because I'm watching April Fool on April 2nd. Just by pure coincidence, this is the next Peanuts motion comics cartoon that I had to watch, and I thought I'd watch it today because I'm in the mood for Peanuts. And I realised if I'd only watched it yesterday, it would have been a beautiful coincidence. Nevertheless, doesn't affect my enjoyment of the cartoon. I enjoyed it quite a lot, and there will be spoilers as I discuss what happens in it and talk about some highlights. So, spoilers from now. The title actually comes from the fact that Lucy is winding Charlie Brown up, telling him the little redhead girl's looking at him, and then she laughs at him and says, April Fool. So that's where that comes into it. We then have Charlie Brown trying to play baseball, trying to get the little redhead girl's attention. Needless to say, in Charlie Brown fashion, it doesn't go to plan, and he ends up writing to his pencil pal, which I thought was an adorable term. And then we have a bit of focus on Linus. Now, this bit with Linus is a shorter version of something from a longer cartoon, but I can't remember which. I have a terrible memory, and also because I watch a lot of different Peanuts and Charlie Brown cartoons and films, I can't remember where this comes from, so please do let me know if you remember. But he decides to mail his blanket because his grandmother is coming over. His grandmother doesn't want him to have the blanket, so he figures the safest thing to do is to mail it to himself. So by the time it gets back to him, his grandmother will have left. I guess that's logical, I understand it. It's a very cute moment, but it is quite brief. But it definitely, I'm so certain that comes from another Peanuts film. Or maybe this one came first and then they expanded on it later on. I can't remember where it's from, but either way, I really enjoyed that and thought that was pretty cute. So it's definitely not too bad. We have mostly a focus on Charlie Brown, a little bit on Linus, and I thought it was rather adorable. The animation, of course, is really beautiful and definitely pleasant to look at. And I'm just really annoyed that I didn't decide to watch this yesterday because that would have just been a beautiful coincidence. But either way, watching it on the 2nd of April is just as good. And if you're a Peanuts or Charlie Brown fan, I definitely recommend you check out April Fool.